Hey, friends, how's it going? How's it going? If you're jumping on in here, love to know where you're at, where you're from, how you been. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Happy Take Action Tuesday to you. I'm just trying to get set up on all forms here. Get set up on all places here. Let's go. 10 everybody dancing in the moonlight. Hey friends, happy Take Action Tuesday, and I hope that's the mindset you guys are entering into this day with. I'm excited you guys are here. Hopefully,
No haircut. Over your hairline. Y'all know what y'all make.
all right. Okay. Hope you're having an amazing day. Trying to get some things set up real quick. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go live. I'm trying to see if I go live on Thank you for liking the post. Welcome to the live, you guys. Should jump in there. What up, homies? How's it going, you guys? Maybe we're I don't know where we're at. We're at a lot of places here. We're at a lot of places. So how's it going? Mason, how's it going, friend? Welcome to the live. Glad you're here. Hope you're having an amazing Tuesday so far. Amazing Tuesday. Take Action Tuesday, as I like to call it. Take Action Tuesday. And I hope that's the mindset you guys are entering to this day full of limitless opportunities and possibilities. Hey, Girling, welcome to the live. Glad you're here. Happy Take Action Tuesday. Happy Take Action Tuesday, Mason. How's it going, you guys? Hope you all had an amazing week so far. If you come on in here, tap that screen. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're at. Maybe where you've been. How's your week been so far as we're into this new month? Hey, the green Rasta. Welcome, friend. Welcome to live. Glad you're here. Hey, thank you so much, man. W's in the chat. Thank you for the kind word. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind word, man. Thank you so much, the green bastard. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. But hey, you guys, happy Take Action Tuesday. Thank you for tapping the screen, friend. Chelsea, welcome to the live. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for liking it up for me. I really appreciate it. W chat for friend, dropping those likes. Make sure I'm following you here, friend. Make sure I'm following you back. Let me follow you back. Let's go. We can grow together. Hey, Walker, welcome to the live. Glad you guys are here. Hope you are having an amazing, yes, I like to call it a Take Action Tuesday because that's the choice we get to make today. And I hope you're making that decision as well, that Take Action Tuesday. And I hope that's the mindset. Hey, Daddy, welcome to the live. These names are making me crack up. But hey, Take Action Tuesday. And when it comes to, hey, to Teddy, welcome to the live. When it comes to your goals and dreams this year so far, have you truly taken action? Have you truly taken ownership? Have you truly taken control of your destiny? Because that's a serious question I had to ask myself. Like, am I really taking action? Or am I letting fear and doubt hold me back? Thank you for coming on in here. We're talking about taking some action today. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. The Green Bastard, I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Hey, if you're coming on in here, we're talking about taking some action today, taking some ownership. And maybe you find yourself in this fourth quarter of the year feeling behind, feeling unmotivated, maybe even feeling afraid that you're going into a new month, you're going into a new year, and nothing really truly changed for you this year. Nothing truly moved forward. Welcome to the live, Google. Nothing really progressed this year. I want you to hear this today because it's the second day of this month. What does that mean? That means that this year isn't over. That means that this day is a gift, and the power you're waiting for, you have now. See, I was talking about this yesterday, but we put so much emphasis at the beginning of the year that we never truly fully step into the power that we have right now. Thank you so much, Green, for tapping the screen. Thank you so much, man. Oh, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Let's go. We're almost 1,000 likes. Appreciate you. I want you to hear that today. Have you truly given yourself to truly step into your power and change your life? Because real change starts with you. Denim. But most importantly, real change starts with you taking action. Hey, how's it going? Robert, welcome to live. But that starts with you. That's the choice you have today. That's the power you have this very second that you can change your life. And I want you to reflect on your year so far. And it's time to embrace the truth. Because I had to do the same thing. I had to embrace the truth. See, your decisions, your actions, your choices have gotten you to where you're at right here today. And I hope you step into this month with that ownership, with that truth. Because that's where true change starts. See, the moment you start pointing the finger at everyone else, the moment you give your power away. And I want you to think about your year so far. When it came to the times when times got hard, oh, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose. Thank you so much. Give me that rose. Who gave me that rose? I got to pin you. Thank you so much. The Green, man. Thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I always put my friend. Thank you for the love. I want you to hear that. Have you been giving that power away? Have you been pointing the finger? Thank you. You made my day. You made my day. Thank you so much for the love and support. I appreciate it. But what if this was the month where things changed? What if you decided to no longer point the finger? One of my favorite here is say, when you point the finger, what is it? 4 more are pointing back at you. And isn't that so true? You got to think about those moments where you were maybe pushing the blame of where you're at on everyone else. But I believe that when you start to take that ownership, you start to take that power back. And what if this was that month that you did that very thing? That very opportunity to take that power back, to take that ownership, to take control of your destiny. And maybe you find yourself like that this year. Never feeling like you had control of your life. Letting fear, letting doubt, letting the past hold you back. But as we step into this second day of December, like we are in here today, I can tell you it's not over. I want you to embrace that today. Thank you so much. We're at 1K likes. Let's go. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Let's go. I want you to hear this today. It's not over. And the only person who can hold you back is you. And I hope that excites you today. Hey, Otter, Kenny, welcome to the live. We're talking about taking some action today. If you're jumping on in here, we're talking about taking action. Most importantly, taking some ownership as we enter into this last month of the year. Because if you're wanting to end this year strong, it starts with you taking ownership. It starts with you taking control of your destiny. It starts with you embracing the truth that you're truly the only person who got you this far. Hey, hi, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. I feel like that's holding me back. Hey, man, I've been there too, Kenny. I've been the same way. Letting the fear, letting the doubt hold me back. But the best thing is that when you have that clarity, like you said right there, Kenny, things change. Because many of us never got there. For the longest time, I never got there, Kenny, to see myself as the person holding me. Okay, I thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for your growth. I want you to hear that today. It's time to start taking that ownership. It's time to start believing in yourself again. Because that's how powerful you are. Hey, Cameron, welcome to live. We're talking about taking some action today, taking some ownership, but most importantly, taking control of your destiny, realizing that that's the choice you get to make each and every day. And I hope that excites you. Hey, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Hellcore, welcome to live. Hi. By any chance, Hank, is that Hank the Tank? I think I remember you. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. I want you to hear that today. Let's finish this year strong, but finish knowing that you hold the key to your destiny. Nobody else. Nobody can hold you back but you. And when you start to take that ownership, like we were talking about, things start to change. So the T of our Tuesday is start telling ourselves the truth. What are the lies that you've accepted this year that have held you back? You know, many people are grown adults letting things in school, like limitations of your reading. Like what are some lies? What are some lies you're holding on to that are no longer true for you? What are some truths that you've been shying away from that you know are going to have to come to the light to get you to your next level? Once you accept things, that really what you good things come towards you. Yes, I love that. The green, I love that, man. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to pin that. That's a beautiful, yes. He says, once you accept the things, you realize what good things come towards you. Yes, man, so good. The good things come towards you once you accept it. That's so true. That's so true. Once you realize what good things come to you towards, yeah, man, that's exactly how it works. When you start to realize like that truth, those good things come. And I think many times we're letting our fears and our doubts hold us back because we don't want to know the truth. Go to Lux, go to sleep. Yeah, and, you should have been at the workout today. Still letting you know that. Just because it was warm in the gym doesn't matter. Okay, barely go to the Lux. But yeah, it's like you got to embrace those truths. And that's the most powerful thing you can do right there is embrace the truth. Because you heard it many times, right? We hear the truth will set you free. But I think the most important thing is when you start to be true to yourself. Hey, Bella Rose, good seeing you, friend. Hey, Chapter friend, good seeing you. Glad you're here. This is my really great friend. I gotta pay my friend here. Gotta pay my friend. Always coming here showing some love. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Glad seeing you. Good seeing you. I want you to hear that. Bragger. But yes, I want you to hear that today. That's the power you have to change your life by taking that ownership. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you so much. But another key that really have, we're looking to finish this year strong and finish this year on course. Now that we realize that we're going to have to start telling ourselves the truth again. We're time to start taking some action. See, now that we've live more than 5, hey, thank you so much, Jared, for sharing the live. The green, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing it. I want you to hear that today. That now that you realize that we need to embrace the truth, take control of our destiny, Hey, the king, Chesney, welcome to live. It's time to start taking some action. And I think that's the most powerful thing we can do, because many times we're looking to take ownership. And I believe action and ownership come hand in hand. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Hey, Jerry Perry, welcome to the live. Glad you're here. I want you to hear that today. That I believe action and ownership come hand in hand. And it's when you take action, you truly take ownership, right? Because with action, I believe things are just wishes. With action, things are just dreams. With action, it's just a win, right? When you start to take that action, you start to take that ownership. Lies. When you start to take action, ownership. When you start to take action, you start to control your destiny. And I want you to look at your year so far. Did you set the goal and get the goal? Or did you set the goal and wish? Did you find yourself, like I find myself in many areas, and I'm not coming at you pointing fingers. I'm coming at you as somebody who's going through the exact same thing. You know, it's so easy to build the perfect schedule, right? Like I had this big kick for myself. I want to talk. I want to talk to you, inspire me. Yes, yeah, let's go. Jerry Phillips, glad you're here, friend. But I want you to hear that. You know, I found myself in this thing called time blocking, which has been a game changer for me, because how my mind works is I need to have a set schedule. I realized that I was living my life in random. I realized I was living my life by chance. I was living my life letting the wind blow me side to side, letting the wind carry me to where I wanted to be. But I found myself, that can be a very dangerous place, right? Because we're all searching in our lives for perfection, right? Who wants to intentionally make mistakes? Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen, man. 3K likes, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. But I realized that. I know what you did. What did I do, Josh? I know what you did. But I want you to hear that today. That's weird. Okay. What is what? I think you got the wrong. I don't know what precretion. What I hear. That's time to take some action when it comes to your goals. It's time to take some action when it comes to dreams. And if you find yourself at a place where you don't want to be, you maybe we're stuck not taking action. I want you to reflect on your goals and dreams that you set at the beginning of this year. Did you keep your word to yourself? What is this? I don't even know who Josh Phillips is. Thank you, Josh Phillips. I appreciate you, man. Oh, this is a bot account? Okay. But yeah, I appreciate it. But I want you to hear that today. That if you find yourself at a place you don't want to be, you probably didn't take action. And I think that's the most powerful moment you'll ever do in your life, is to start taking action on those dreams. So you have the choice right now to make next year not like last year, right? That's what you get today. And I think that's the situation you have right here, is you have the power to not only change your life, but change the direction of your life by the choices you make and the decisions you make. Isn't that powerful? That maybe you felt like that was out of your hands. Maybe you found like you're like, man, I have so many ambitions in this year, Sam. This was supposed to be my year. But maybe you let fear stop you. Maybe you let doubt. What was it? Was it fear? Hey, Hope, welcome to the live. We get something like, or was it just uncertainty? All right, man. I wish he was my fan. I don't know what happened there. I guess he was a mod. I had a lot of mods. But all right, here, friends, but I want you to think about that today. It's time to start taking some ownership of your destiny again by taking some action. And I was like, hey, Mike, can I be a mod? Hey, can I be a mod? I know I might need one, right? Let me see if I can. Never forget. Never forget. Never forget that. All right, here, friends. I want you to hear that today. Don't forget that. Take that action. Take that ownership. Josh. No, he's good. He's good. Comments. It's a weird thing on TikTok. You need your comments on there. I need my comment section going. You're good. Appreciate it. All right, friends. If you're coming in here, we're talking about taking some action today, taking some ownership. And now when we come down to our, I call it Take Action Tuesday, that way we realize that if we're gonna make this, if we're gonna end this year strong, we're gonna have to tell ourselves the truth. Now that we went to the A was for action, we realize that it's time to start taking action on our goals, action on our dreams. I think the most important thing you can ever do is keep going. I want you to hear that today. It's time to keep going. When it comes to your goals, how many things did you start this year and stop? How many things did you set the intention to do this year and you stopped? I know I'm guilty of it. I'm not here to point the finger at something that I didn't do. There's a lot of things I wished I kept going because I would have known I would have been a lot further ahead. And I want you to start to reflect on some of those things. Maybe you set the intention this year for you to move that needle forward with. Because when things got hard, did you keep going or did you stop? The most powerful thing that I learned this year is that when things get hard, for the growth. And I think many times I had used, thank you so much for the, thank you so much, the green. Thank you so much for joining the fan club. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that. But I realized that many times in my life, when the challenge came, Deacon was, it wasn't for me. The first thing I would say was, it's not possible for me. But I realized that when I started to embrace that challenge, when I decided that, when I realized that the challenge was just simply a part of the process. It wasn't something to shy away. It was mainly something to embrace. And I want you to hear that today, because maybe you find yourself in this month of December in a hard place. You know, the between a rock and a hard place. Right? Maybe you're feeling challenged. Maybe you're feeling afraid of this month. Maybe you're feeling like, if I keep going like this, next year will be the same next year. Oh, thank you so much. It's time to embrace the growth. I read a great book by Susan Summers that says, feel the fear and do it anyway. And it really taught me about, because I think, you know, fear is one of our animal instincts, right? Fear, back when we were cavemen, when we felt fear, we were supposed to be fearing. We were fearing for our lives, right? So fear kept us alive. I learned something so powerful from this book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. It's talking about fear now, as we're in a safe environment, is almost a guidepost of something we need to do. What if we reverse what fear meant to us? Not fear is like my life, but fear is new opportunities. Fear is stepping outside of your comfort zone. Fear is in growth, right? I started to realize that fear is simply a part of the process. But what if I rewired my mind to embrace fear as a guidepost of something I need to work towards? And it truly changed my life. Because now when I feel that little inkling in my heart, or I feel those little butterflies, I know I'm in the right place. Because I know I'm going to grow. And maybe you found yourself this year feeling those butterflies, getting that profusely, because you know you're stepping into territory you couldn't imagine yourself being in. and you're wondering why. I think it's time to embrace fear and do it anyway. But most importantly, to keep going. Keep going, knowing that, hey, Adnan, keep going, knowing that growth is on the other side. Keep knowing that growth is a choice you get to make each and every day. But keeping going, knowing that it's up to you. I hope this excites you because maybe when it comes to change, you're looking outside of yourself. And you probably heard this. It's kind of got viral on the internet. You know, people say no one's coming to save you. And I hope that excites you. Because for a long time, I was hoping somebody would save me. But then I realized when it comes to somebody else saving you, that safety is going to come on their timeline. Right? It's not like we're calling 911. They're going to arrive when they get there. And most of the time, when you're waiting for somebody to save you, they're going to always show up too late. Hey, Sam, welcome to life, friend. And maybe you find yourself like that. Waiting for a hero only for them never to show up. Realizing that the hero is the very person you've been looking at in the mirror each and every day. I need you to hear that today. That the hero you've been waiting for is the person you've been looking at the mirror each and every day at. And it's time to step into that power, knowing that it starts with you. But most importantly, you have the power. And now that we come to our last key, and I kind of talked about this yesterday when it comes to EM finishing this year strong. I believe, hey, Zach, welcome to life. Time to start allowing things in your life. See, I realized for a long time, I was trying to pull people to places they didn't want to be. Hey, Sam, I'm Sam. Yeah. You hear that today? Maybe you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world because you're holding on to an anchor that has a lot of people that are going in the wrong direction. And I like to ask this question because it's a question I always ask myself, especially when it comes to align myself with people, places, and things. I think the biggest question you got to ask yourself, are we going in the same direction? Or are you finding the current? Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. It's a massive. Are the people, the places you're going, heading in the same direction, or are you fighting against the current? But to be honest, for a long time, I was looking for acceptance with people going the opposite direction. And I was wondering why I was so burnt out, why I was so exhausted, and why I felt stuck. Because I was pulling this anchor to everything attached to the wrong destination. And maybe you find yourself at the end of this year realizing it's time to let go. And I gotta be honest, I held on longer than I should have. Maybe you're doing that too. You're holding on in the name of family. You're holding on in the name of other people's opinions. You're holding on to the things that people told you what was right for you. Maybe you're holding on for fear of loss, for fear of acceptance. I want you to ask yourself this question. Are they pushing me forward or holding me back? And remember, we talked about our key today was talking about embracing truth. When it comes to eliminating some things, is it pushing you forward or is it holding you back? And you notice how clear the direction that each one of those things is, right? And I hope this excites you because maybe you found, see, if you're wondering if it pulls you forward, you're questioning if it pulls you forward, it's holding you back. Hey, Aguilar, welcome to live. If you're wondering if it's pulling you forward, it's holding you back. You know, when we really think about the truth, we know what's pushing us forward and we know what's holding us back. But I want you to hear this today. It's not too late. It's not. It's time to feel the fear and do it anyways. Do it anyways, knowing that the world has great things for you. Do it anyways, knowing that fear is the guidepost to your next level. Do it anyways, knowing that it's not over until you win. I hope this excites you, that this year isn't over. This day is a gift. And if you decide to keep going, everything can change. But most important, that is a choice you get to make. And no one can make that choice for you. That's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you to step into take that ownership. That's going to be up to you to believe in yourself that you deserve more. Isn't that powerful? That you have that choice today. You get to make that choice. The only person who can hold you is you. And I hope that excites you. Because maybe you found yourself this year pointing the finger at everyone else saying that they're the reason I'm here. But I like to tell people, they dragged you there. So let's make this the month where we not only take action, Jarrett, but we take ownership. Let's make this the month where we not only take ownership, but we take control of our destiny. Nate Dogg, make this to believe in yourself again. Believe in your power. Believe in your purpose. But most importantly, believe in you. Knowing that the world has great things up to you. All right, I'm super thankful for you guys. Thank y'all on the Take Action Tuesday. Hopefully, you leave here inspired knowing your power, Timmy. Hopefully, you leave here inspired knowing that you're more than enough, knowing that you're more than Matthew. What's up, friend? But I hope you're leaving here knowing that the world has great things for you. So make this that Tuesday. Hey, I remember you. I do remember you, Matthew. I want you to remember that today, team. Take action. Take ownership. But most importantly, take control of your destiny. Take care.